whenever I'm in London, I'm on the Underground, I keep hearing this big booming voice, mind the gap. Never really sure if everyone hears this, but it's just one of the voices in my head. But I never knew what this was all about, this voice, mind the gap. Until I went shopping, and I went in a Gap store, and a display cabinet fell on me. Premonition came true. So thanks, what's going on? But now that got me thinking about the other voices I hear on the Underground. Stand clear of the doors. So I'm never going to one of their concerts. I can play the fiddle. I don't mean I can put in a dodgy tax return. I mean I can play the musical instrument, which is kind of useful. I play at parties and bar mitzvahs and funerals and things. And I decided to boost the business by getting some posters printed. It went quite well, apart from one of the posters which got me in a bit of trouble. It read, want something different for your children's party? Why not invite a kiddie fiddler? My dog was born as Siamese twins. Yeah, Siamese twins. They've got one body, two heads, 6 legs. You think he'd be annoyed about it, but now he loves it. He's like a dog with 2 dicks. Whenever, you know how cash points work. Stick your card in, and the screen will come up saying how much money do you want, £10, £20. Cash points the same the world over, except in East London Zoo. And there, when you stick your card in, the screen will come up, how much money do you want? A monkey, a pony. I was thinking earlier, I know no one will believe me when I say I thought of this earlier today, but something occurred to me earlier today on this. And maybe the lawyers and the people who use this particular service will have an idea, because this is a question about the legal use of services. Because I'm wondering, when you sleep with a prostitute, okay, I mean, when you have sex with a prostitute, and then afterwards you have a fag, then isn't that smoking in the workplace? Doesn't that mean she's reporting to the police? I started learning a new foreign language. Meow. Hello. I used to be able to speak dog quite well, but now I'm a bit rough. What do squatters do once they get furniture?
Sit. Be ready.
I have an eating disorder. I keep eating the pudding first. Why, oh why, oh why, oh why? Why did Nintendo choose to name their latest games console after urine? You see the latest Nintendo piss? It's the one in the yellow box?
No, I did see something really funny the other day. I was walking through town.
Did you walk
Men we standing up, and it was we with a W-I-I. It was Nintendo.
Then we standing up.
Yeah, with a W-I-I. We. I thought it was funny.
That's why she's my girlfriend.
Well, I think, as I'm sure you'll agree, the name of Nintendo Wii is a bit stupid, and it can get a bit confusing. Because I was in a nightclub recently, picked a girl up, and took her home, and on the way home in the taxi, I said to her, what are you into? And she said, Wii. Yeah, so I didn't know what's going to happen now. But, as it turned out, we had a great night, even though she beat my high score on Grand Theft Auto, and I had to buy a new mattress. Is that soaking in, is it?
Oh.
Yes. I was in a charity shop recently, and I saw this unusual T-shirt. It had 26p written on the shoulder, big letters. Turns out this is the T-shirt that the Queen wears when she poses for those pictures for stamps. My car was stolen recently. Joke's on him, radio doesn't work. I went for an interview at a nudist colony. I was very nervous, but I just visualised all my interviewers with their clothes on. Saw an unusual personal ad. unique individual who looks the same. Big praises, because I'm worth it. Explaining the joke here.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay.
Now you laugh.
I thought it was funny.
My grandfather died recently. Oh.
Oh.
Still, he was 96. Still, he had a good innings until the ball hit him. I used to go out with this girl, Tanya. Unusual girl, but a third nipple on her left breast. And just the usual 2 nipples on her right breast.
Shit cat.
She was not a cat. Well, actually, they mentioned it. The whiskers. Tanya and I had a bit of an accident with a condom at the time. So I got one of those home pregnancy tests. So I took the stick out of the box, gave it to her and told her to go into the toilet and do her business on it. And a few minutes later I knocked on the door saying, has it turned blue yet? She says, no, it's still brown.